Okay, so this is the game Counter-Strike Source. It's a multiplayer-based game. People go online and play it with each other, and I'm not going to show in-game gameplay. I'm just going to show you the main menu because it has you shoot people in it, so I don't really want to show you that. So basically, you have to go and defeat the enemy team. You either play as counter-terrorist or terrorists. You either go plant a bomb or you try to kill the other entire enemy team as a terrorist, or as a counter-terrorist you have to defuse the bomb or kill all the enemy terrorists. So Counter-Strike Source has been blamed for, I think, the Virginia Tech shooting or the Columbine massacre. So then, or one of them, and also Doom 3 was blamed for one of those shootings as well. That's another violent game, but I've never heard the facts of why it was backed up, but some people say this could be violent because it has guns in it, you go around killing people, and also since I have to say some reasons why video games can be violent. Some examples are, like, a child in Russia, his video games got taken away, and he went into his parents' room and killed his dad, and his mother had to run outside. What else? A child got his... Where was that, Dan? In New Jersey? Yeah, New Jersey. I'm
not sure.
A grandmother took the video games away from his her grandson, and then the grandson killed her with a machete, I think. And then
meat cleaver.
Yeah, meat cleaver. And then another one was another one was in the United States somewhere, I forgot. But a child got a machete and killed his parents, just like the Russian one. And these were over violent video games, like the one about grandparents was Call of Duty, the one in Russia was Call of Duty, and the other one was, I think...
Grand Theft Auto, I think.
Yeah, it was Grand Theft Auto or something, and they got it taken away, and these are pretty violent video games, and then they killed people over it, so that's why some people say that they cause violence and children shouldn't be playing it. But I agree, children shouldn't be playing violent video games and things like that. And also, in this game about bullies and people who annoy you, you can mute them. So I just wanted to get that across, so you don't need to worry about bullies and sex offenders over this game, so then you can just mute them and block them. So, and on every single game, actually. So, basically, those are some points on how Counter-Strike can be violent, and other games like it. And basically, there are radicals who are trying to get rid of these types of games, and these types of games, they say, should be banned, and no children should be able to play it, and I kind of agree with that, but if it's a responsible teenager, I think you should be allowed to play the game. If your child has anger issues, and he's violent, maybe he shouldn't be playing a video game, and, so basically, that's what I have to say about it. Excuse me. So Dan, what do you have to say?
About what? Sorry.
About how video games can be violent, and how sometimes they can't be. And how responsible, if you agree with me, how responsible teenagers can play this game, or how they can be violent and no one above the age of 18 should be playing it. I mean, no one...
I agree with you that you should be at least, you know, not psychotic when you're playing a game where you go around and shoot people.
Well, do you think that, when those children killed their grandparents and parents, video games contribute to it?
Well, I just think there is something wrong with them because they killed someone over a video game that they weren't allowed to play for a certain period of time.
Well, do you think they should have been playing it in the first place?
Well, no. No.
Do you think, teenagers should be allowed to play Call of Duty? Like the ones in your minority?
Yeah, if they're responsible.
Do you think some of them are mentally unstable and they will go out with a gun or a knife, or even kill their parents?
Yes, because that has happened before.
Okay, so do you think some children shouldn't, I think if you're gonna buy a game, you should make sure that your child can handle it, right?
Yeah.
Pride, do you have anything to say?
Not really. I just like what you said. The parents have to just follow up with it and like make sure it's like appropriate.
Like, this game is pretty violent. Counter-Strike Source, you buy a gun and then you go kill the enemy team, and then there's also, you play as a terrorist and you go plant a bomb, so that might promote something. But some ways it does cause violence, some ways it doesn't. If you're responsible enough to play it, you can play it, but if you're not responsible enough and you can't handle it, then your child shouldn't be playing it. Even with adults, I don't think adults would go outside and kill somebody, but if they're mentally unstable and they get a game, yeah, they might. And what else? AOD, do you have anything to add?
Not much more to reiterate what they've said.
Well, basically, what was I gonna say? So basically, some video games are bad, some games aren't. You should really limit your child on what he's playing. So this is my point of view on why video games aren't violent, and some people in here, and some ways they are violent. So, but I really do agree that they don't cause violence. But, I think people who are mentally unstable and they're playing a video game, it isn't the video game's fault. And, everybody here who helped me, Venom had to leave. Venom, Dan, Pride, and AOD, they all helped me. So, I thank them. And, this was my project on how video games don't cause violence. So, thank you for watching my project.